Welcome back to Currency 365. Another great week in Iraq, and welcome to Iraq Dinar RV Breaking News, Episode 17. It's August 14th, 2015. All right, so before we get into Iraq breaking news, and even before we get into the world news, let me do two quick Q&A questions, okay? All right, the first Q&A question is, how many episodes you think we have left before we see the revaluation of the dinar? That is a great that's a great question, and I think the answer to that, just estimating, will be 3 to 7 episodes left. That puts us right before the Shemitah, and that pushes us right before the end of the Shemitah, excuse me, and that also puts us right after the blood moon. So it gives us a nice cushion there before the Shemitah ends and before and after the blood moon ends. Okay, so I think we got 3 to 7 more episodes to go. Okay, that's just my guess. I could be wrong. We could be going into, later, maybe 10 episodes. I don't know, but I know we're very close, and that's all that matters. Okay. Let's see. Second Q&A question is, when will you buy more dinars if you haven't already? Um, yeah, look, you buy dinars when you can, okay? I don't tell people to buy dinars. I don't tell people to buy any currency. That is not my job. That is your financial advisor job, your wealth manager's job, okay? That's not my job. My job is just to deliver the news, okay? But if you're looking for a specific point, and it hasn't happened yet, because remember, it can happen at any time, okay? But a specific point I'm going to look for, okay? Me personally, not telling you guys to look for, but me personally will be this completion of the second reading of the anti-money laundering law. That will be the key for me, because then they will have 14 days to actually make it, to vote on it and make it law. So that would be key for me, okay? And I think I would start to really have my eyebrows go up, and I would probably buy more. But that is just me talking. I will buy whenever I can, for me personally, okay? And you guys will do whatever your wealth manager or your financial advisor or your family members or even yourself tells you to do. Everybody's different, okay? So let's move on to world news, okay? Let's just skim through world news. Rejecting the Iran deal will be high cost, Jack Lew writes. So we heard from Kerry about this Iran deal, okay, and now we're hearing from Jack Lew, okay? So, the puppets are coming out, trying to put the fair tactic in Congress and tell them that the U.S. will be isolated and all these things, to fair them, to try to make them pass the sanction nuke deal. Okay. What else can we see here? China's currency stabilized after 3 days slide. So they devalued for 3 straight days, and then they actually didn't do it today. They stabilized, so that's cool. China's yuan rate rises for first time since devaluation. China sets yuan value slightly higher today. Cool. So there's a little revaluation today. Let's see what else is going on in the news of the world news here. Iran reveals first oil project under new model. Okay, Iran is Iran is receiving a lot of contracts, a lot of money. India is paying them some debt, and money is flowing into Iran. They're acting like they're not even in sanctions right now. Okay, so we look at Iran and we say that big things are going to be happening there, and we need to make sure we're in Iran somehow, some way. Okay. So let's move on to dinar. There's really not too much. Oh, yeah. Before I move on to the dinar, Switzerland, remember Switzerland? I did a video on it. Switzerland lifted their sanctions on Iran. That was huge. So Congress is looking over the seas and seeing that the Eurozone lifted sanctions, Switzerland lifted sanctions, the United Nations lifted sanctions. So Congress is on their own here, okay? And it is what it is. All right, so let's move on to Dinar news. And so the breaking news was from yesterday that I posted early in the morning, was that the Money Laundering Act, okay, the Anti-Money Laundering Act has arrived in Parliament and should be held for the first reading, okay, on Monday. So the anti-money laundering law is in Parliament and should be read for the first time on Monday. That is huge news because they have until October to get this passed or our currency is blacklisted. So this is the most important law in this investment because it deals with our currency. If the currency is blacklisted, there is no investment, okay? So they have to get this started. They finally found it. I think a lack in somebody else was hiding it maybe. And they hopefully it arrives Monday to Parliament, okay? So let's see. Terminal, the staff members of Parliament of the people to carry out their wishes and reforms. Yes, we know that the House package voted on all the package of our body's laws, and they're definitely for the people and to fight corruption. We definitely know that. Okay, so let's see. The financial provides 750 billion dinars and to allocate part of the expenses of contracts and wages of workers. Okay, so equal proportions among the beneficiaries. Okay, cool. That's good. Let's see. What's this guy's name? Kafa, demanding the government speed up the trial of the corrupt and called for the new reforms. All right, so another religious leader comes out and says, speed up the trials of the corrupt. All right, let's go. You know what I mean? So that's good news right there. And Integrity Administration says that we have distributed the list of accused of corruption at airports and border crossings. Okay, so if you're trying to leave and you trying to escape, they got your names at the airports and the border crossings. So good luck with that. Okay. Let's see. Abadi says that individuals protecting him is about 38 people, and individuals protecting others, 900 people. Wow. So that just tells you right there that there's a lot of people in Parliament that know that or used to know that they were very corrupt people. So much corrupted that they had to have 900 people protect them every day. So, I mean, that just tells you right there that you're guilty if you have that many people to try to keep you alive, okay? So, Abadi wanted to make that known, and he did. So, let's see. Nassif, most of Security Chief's family are outside of Iraq. Oh man, the corrupt keep getting corrupted. Okay, so the Chiefs families knew they were corrupted, and so they said families stay outside of Iraq, so you guys don't go down when I go down. All right. So let's see. Senior judge impedes 2,500 civil money laundering bank issue. Goodness gracious, this country is corrupted. And I'm glad that it's coming to an end. I'm glad that a body had stepped up. And this breaking news is going to be different because I'm actually going to post not the currency, but I'm going to post pictures of a body because remember, I called him out on YouTube and I said, look, a body, you don't know me, and you don't know me. I'm Currency 365. Nice to meet you. But I'm giving you till August 15th to get rid of this corruption and to remove Iraq. Now, my surprise, I did not know that Abadi would do all of this that quickly, okay? Now, the Iraq's still in there, but Abadi has done an absolute tremendous job, and I thank him and I salute him, and he will go down as a legend as he completes this, because he will complete this or he will lose his life, one or the other. It's too late now. There's no running back, there's no running away. And he's even said it that he's going to complete this, even if he loses his life. He's going to put his trust in God. So I salute you, Abadi. I mean, I'm sorry I had to call you out, but that's what men do sometimes to get things, kick started. I called you out. Supreme leader called you out, the religious supreme leader, and then you had another guy call you a sissy. I know that put you over the edge, and then boom, all this happened. So I salute Abadi, man, because a lot of things, he could have stayed in status quo, but he was like, you know what? I'm about to either go down as a legend or go down as a sissy, and I ain't going down as a sissy. I was about to say something else, but I ain't gonna say it. All right, so the CBI did an announcement, and I think it confused people. Okay, because it said all banks to now use dinars instead of dollars, and people took that and ran with it. Okay, and I did a video on it talking, saying that I think they're talking about the banks that deal in dollar that are supporting ISIS and Daesh, that those banks that they believe that are corrupt now have to just do everything in dinars. They're shutting their dollars. They're not going to pump dollars in those banks because they believe those banks are doing corruption and funding ISIS and Daesh. That's basically what it's talking about. I don't think they're saying that all the banks are going to switch to dinars right now. Okay, I think they're talking about the banks that are doing secret fundings to ISIS and Daesh need to switch from dollars to worthless dinars. Now good luck on funding them. You know what I mean? So also, they're saying that Abadi might postpone his official visit to China next Wednesday. They're not sure yet. The article is kind of misleading. It says Abadi postponed his official visit to China, but it sounds like it says Abadi postponed, but it really says Abadi postponed his official visit to China. So somebody's asking him. It seems like somebody's asking him to postpone, and not Abadi saying he's postponing it. So let's watch and see how that works out. Okay, and we also know that the resignation of Madhat al-Mahmoud. Okay, he was a high-ranking judiciary system leader. So, and he was corrupted, so he stepped down. And there's something about Maliki, about arriving in Tehran. I have no clue what that's about. I can't even imagine Iran would even think about bringing him in. We know that they were mad about the situation, about the Maliki losing his position and his immunity, but to bring him in while you guys are trying to get off of sanctions and trying to look clean to the world, this is a black flag, okay? Because we already hear Iran screaming still even on television. They're screaming about death to America, death to Israel. I know some people don't like that, but it's true. I mean, even Obama this week said that he was comparing people that are racist in America to the people that are screaming death to America and death to Israel in Iran. So even Obama has heard this. It's all over the media. It's all over YouTube. It's everywhere. So I don't know where you guys are not seeing that they're still screaming this right now, like this week. And people get upset when I say that, but are you not watching the videos? I mean, it's all over social media. So I don't know what you're not watching. So, maybe you're blindsided to it, or maybe you're pro-Iran, so you don't care. Okay, maybe. You do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? That's your life. Okay, but I'm going to tell, I want to really, see it. And when I see something, I know that's truth. Okay, so, it's been happening for a long time now, and then people are still trying to deny it. And it's right on social media. People have video of being in the crowd while they screaming. So it is what it is. All right, so let's move on. Thousands of Iraqis demonstrate in support of reforms. Okay, so They're demonstrating supporting Abadi's reforms. The Iraq Prime Minister requests for opening of corruption files on Nuri al-Maliki and his son. Okay, so his son, we know, is got allegedly got married to some female in Finland so he can have nationality, I guess citizenship. That's what I should say. In Finland, and but you know, if you're gonna get trialed for criminal courts, then it doesn't matter where you go, you will be done. Okay, and that's what's gonna happen to him. Prime Minister Abadi dismisses Council of Ministers secretary and two deputies. So he's still cleaning house. Um, we talked about Maliki heads to Iran for some business deal or some business visit. I don't know if that's true or not. Saturday, for Parliament meeting, they're gonna vote on the draft labor law. That's a good law because they just they're launching the 5 trillion dinars to stimulate the economy. So they need the labor law because that, you know, is the part of the jobs and creating jobs and putting people back to work. So that's good news to see that law is going to be voted on Saturday. All right. So, and next week, Iraq and Brazil will sign trade and economic agreement between the two countries. So that's big news. Iraq showing alliance to the BRICS as they should, as the Eastern world will be coming into power. So they need to align themselves with the BRICS as much as they can. Okay. So now let's just go over the things I've uploaded on YouTube. For those who don't know, it's Currency 365 on YouTube. Please subscribe, share, and like if you like. But you know, but please subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscriptions here. If not, it's fine. It's cool. I understand. You got better things to do. But all right. So let's see let's see what we uploaded. Okay, we did the 1,000 Iraqi protests against the government, and that's what really changed everything when Abadi saw that. Okay, and then of course Shamari called him a sissy. We know that that was embarrassing. Let's see. What else did we talk about? There's a lot of things I uploaded, but I'm trying to see some things here. We found out that Alak became the acting CBI governor September 2nd, 2014. So his year mark is actually coming up. Okay. So, and we also know that the breaking news of the biggest news of the year, Abadi ordered the cancel of Maliki's VP, vice president position, the president position, and the deputy of prime minister's position, and also the prime minister position. Okay, so he went all out on Sunday. All right, so that was huge news. Okay, and we know that the religious authority backed them and told them to strike with an iron fist. We know Maliki lost his immunity. Also, I did a video on what is the future of Iraq. And then another eerie article came out about Iraq, about the keyword family. And there was two brothers and a cousin that made up the keywords, and Ishmael and this other guy, and I'm like, and then it was like a whole big thing of them running the financial and the banking world of Iraq, and it went deeper than them, you know, than their faces. It went to their family members and Maliki and Abadi, all of them being in the same political party, the Dow party. I mean, it was a weird article. I posted it on my Facebook page for everybody to look at, and you guys can see that it was a very weird article. All right, so we talked about the lower denoms dropping before the custom tariffs. What else? I also talked about we're not cashing in, we're exchanging. Somebody got mad at me for that video. I don't know why. Well, that's what you're doing. Um, we talked about the Iraqi deputy prime minister of energy resigning. Maliki expelled from the Dow party. Uh, What else? John Kerry, of course, saying that the dollar would suffer if the Iran deal didn't go through. Switzerland lifting, we know that already. The central bank completes the 5 trillion lending mechanism. Iran angry about Maliki. We talked about that. And then the things I posted today about body postponing the council minister sudden and important decisions, that will come back later. Um, Double fines for anybody who's delaying laws. So a lot of things going on, guys and girls, and looking very well for September. Peace, everybody.